I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. It is hard for somebody to open up like I am, um, especially sometimes we just don't want to because we're afraid of what's gonna happen. And this might not ever make the video, but I'm gonna say it anyways. Just kind of clear my mind, get things off my chest. So how am I gonna start this? All right. So if you're watching this, don't be concerned. This is how I get things off my chest. This is how I vent when I don't have people to talk to. I write. This is more like a verbal essay, poem. I don't know if it's even a poem. Ow. I'm not gonna say I struggle with depression. I'm not clinically proven to have it, so I'm not gonna say I do. Especially for the people who are clinically proven to have it, that's wrong to you. But I will say that I do struggle with that aspect of, I don't know if I'm always happy. Well, obviously I'm not always happy, nobody is, but it's more like I'll be sitting around, nothing's really wrong, but it's like I get sad or I get upset, angry, and it'll last for a little bit, and I know this seems weird. Some people that have heard this story before, I mean, I don't even know if it's a story, it's more like a explanation, but who have heard this, they're like, man, you got it all, bro, like, what is there to be, like, sad for? And it's like, bro, I don't know, I'm alive, I got people who love me, I still play football, man, like, that's my dream, that's my love. I got 2 nieces, a nephew. I got siblings that I've grown up with. I got people who count on me, man. I got people who love me, and it's like, why am I sad? Why am I mad? Like, what has brought me this mood all of a sudden? And it's just random. It's not like anything triggers it. It just happens. We can't be mad all the time. We can't be sad all the time, because eventually we have to move on. We have to move forward with our lives, or else we'll just be stuck in place. So it's like, find ways to move on past that. So I guess this is what that is. I've posted a poem before regarding that time I was actually in a mood where there was a reason for me to be sad, and maybe this is still one of those reasons, and I just haven't, come full circle. But I wrote a poem. I posted it on my Instagram. A few of you have seen it, regarding me destroying relationships and stuff. And like, sometimes you have to realize that that's what you've done in the past. That's like, you've made mistakes, and it's okay to make mistakes. It's just like, you gotta own up to them, and if you can fix them with those people that you, like in my experience, if you can fix them with the person that you broke the bond with, if you can fix your mistakes, awesome. But if that person isn't going to accept you for who you are now, owning up to that, hey, messed up, and you want to make things better with one another, you can't focus all in on that. It'll hold you back. It'll eat you from the inside out. That's what the poem basically explains, is that there's something inside, and it's eating me inside out, and I had to get it off my chest. I felt a lot better since writing it. A lot of you guys really were like, I don't know if about a lot of you guys, but some of you guys, and people that did reach out, I appreciate you, thank you. But no, some of you guys reached out, you're like, man, this is great, like I didn't know you were dealing with this. And it's like, yeah, it happens. Like, we see people like this every day who might seem happy on the outside. You can't really see it, and they're struggling with just something in their life. And it's like, personally, I've had people in my life who have gone off the other end, you know? And it's like, why? Like, what happened? What drove them that way? Like, they seem so happy at school, at work, at home, you know? And I think it's just because we as people, we see that, and it's like, oh yeah, I don't need to check in on them. Like mom asks how so and so's going, right? You're like, oh yeah, no, I saw them today at school, man. They were happy. They were smiling. They were laughing. We were talking about this, and it's like, okay, well, have you talked outside of school? Nah, but that's fine. Like, they're cool. Um, and I've fallen victim to that. And I've been that other kid, the kid on both sides where it's like I haven't talked to those people, or I've had people who don't talk to me. And it's like, we'll reach out some way. Um, most of us will. We'll reach out some way to kind of grab somebody's attention that we need to get through it. And they just won't recognize it. And it's tough. So it's like, just make sure you check up on those people that you care about. Even if you're not the best of friends with somebody, you're not, but you see like, hey, maybe they could be struggling a little bit. It's like, you gotta help somebody out, you know? Like whether it's anxiety, depression, anything. I don't have enough knowledge to speak on it. I just know my experiences, and I don't know if mine are smaller than other people's, you know? You can tell that I'm a little bit nervous talking about this, even though there's literally nobody in front of me or like around me. Excuse the mess in the back, by the way. But no, even though there's nobody around me, it's hard to talk about this because it's a sore subject in the world right now. And like, it's hard. It's hard for us to talk about it. Whether it's over text, it's just, I get the shakes like I'm getting them now. It's hard, but we have to reach out to one another. We have to try and get us to open up. We have to offer, say somebody doesn't want to talk to you about it, but we have to offer alternatives, and that alternative isn't always go see a doctor, go get some meds, you know? Me personally, I've had people tell me to do that. I don't want to go on medication where it makes me feel like a zombie all the time. Mom, dad, anybody in my family, if you're watching this and you're concerned, I'm okay. I'm not doing anything. If you got any questions, come to me personally. Don't comment them. I mean, you can. Obviously, I want to help. In the end, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm sitting on the floor. I'm trying to find a movie, something to just kind of keep my brain occupied for the next hour or so. And it's like, man, like what has brought this mood upon me? And I want to share that because some of you guys may have recognized growing up with me that some days I'll come to school and I'll be super happy, and then other days it's like I don't want to talk to anybody, and I don't know what it is. It just happens, hits me randomly. So I guess the real reason behind this is to kind of open up, speak on that. And if you guys see anybody else who's kind of like acting like me, or even just people you know who are having a hard time in their lives and they're not really opening up about it, check in on them, man. Like, as a person who went through a school where about every year somebody died that was close to me or close to a friend, I've seen it affect a ton of people. And it's a sucky, it's a really bad situation. And you just gotta watch out for one another. But hopefully didn't bring down your mood. It's not my goal. It's to more get awareness out there. And maybe this will be an entire video within itself, just because it's like the first time that I've actually ranted. Is this a rant? Is this a vlog? I don't know what this is. To keep long story short, I guess, just watch out for one another. Check in on your friends. Maybe you haven't talked to somebody in like 3 years, you know? Maybe check in on them. The first thought that they'll have is, why are they checking in on me? And then it's okay to explain yourself. You know, and it's okay to own up to your mistakes. And it's okay to reach out to those people. Even though maybe your head's like, no. If you know something's going on, if you feel like something's going on, I don't know where I'm going with this. If you just, you know, reach out to somebody. It's just, you don't want to see people go down the wrong path, or a path that you wouldn't want to see somebody in your family take, even if you don't, like I was saying earlier, even if you're not the closest person closest of friends with them, you still want to reach out. You want to let people know that you care. In a world full of hate, it's time to show at least a little bit of love. And that doesn't mean go take somebody out to lunch. Like, that doesn't mean that you gotta like buy stuff for people, you know. Just a hey, how are you doing? Like, how's life? Like, how's school? How's work? Those kind of things. People that matters to people, you know. It's human interaction, and it's something that we don't get very often because of these phone screens. And like, I know it's ironic because it's like you guys are watching this right now on a computer or on a phone, but it's the way life is now. Like, that's how we connect. And if you're gonna not talk to somebody in person, reach out over a phone, you know. That's all I have to really say. I know you guys might have gotten lost in my message, if there was one at all, but I do appreciate you if you stuck to this point. I hope you did get something from this, and hopefully that something isn't, oh, Wes needs tons of help, everybody text him right now. That's not what that means. It means I'm doing all right. I appreciate your thought, though. If you do want to reach out and talk to me, go ahead. I'm not going to shy away from it. I might be a little bit like, LOL, okay, thanks. That's just who I am as a person. But yeah, that's just my little rant. I don't know if this is a vlog within itself. I just wanted to get that out of my, or off my chest, and kind of put that out into the space for people who maybe they know, but they haven't really talked to anybody. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So yeah, appreciate y'all.
This is why I need the phantom. This is why I need the phantom. And you know business getting handled. Wonder where you at, I just might hold you for ransom.